It's magic. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 adventurous kids groups in movies. This list, we'll be discussing the most notable kid crews in film that have joined together to fight robbers, bullies, monsters, pure evil. Or the focus here is on live-action movies and made-for-TV movies. So if you don't see your favorite small-screen team of misfits, don't worry, there's always more to come.
And it's right here in Derry.
The losers of Derry, Maine thought that they had it bad when they were just being bullied by the likes of Henry Bowers and his gang of greasers.
The Losers Club. yeah, the Losers Club.
But following the death of little Georgie Denbrough, the losers, Bill, Ben, Richie, Eddie, Mike, Beverly, and Stan, begin to realize that there's something much worse lurking beneath the streets of their sleepy New England town.
I'm every nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
Instead of just avoiding the problem and playing in the barrens like regular kids, this group of misfits bands together to destroy the monster, Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
You all taste so much better when you're afraid.
Venturing into the sewers, they get ready for a showdown with the otherworldly creature. The result is a fight between good and evil that will bond them for life.
Swear.
We want a genius best friend to help us build a spaceship too. Ben Crandall loves sci-fi and fantasy games. One night, he starts having a strange dream about flying and technology he doesn't understand.
I was flying. It was so real.
With the help of his friend, boy genius Wolfgang Muller, he builds a spaceship out of old junk in the backyard. And along with their friend, Darren Woods, they manage to take off into outer space.
Ride's over. I guess we should get out now, huh?
The Explorers gang doesn't just wait around for a good time. They go out and make it happen, reminding us that with some creativity and imagination, nothing is impossible.
If this is all a dream, then what happens when we wake up?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
Us!
Hanging out with your friends. A mutual love of old-school monster movies brings this group of preteens together for regular meetings in their leader, Sean's treehouse. But when the real monsters behind the movie show up in town to destroy an old amulet in order to bring chaos to the world, the squad realizes that only they, with their serious monster knowledge, can save the day. Which is exactly what they do. Now that's putting fanboy powers to good use.
Something's out there and it's killing people. And if it's monsters, nobody's gonna do a thing about it but us.
Stanley Yelnats IV is sent to Camp Green Lake, a juvenile detention center, for a crime he did not commit. There, Caveman, as he is later known, and his campmates Squid, Armpit, Zigzag, Magnet, X-Ray, and Zero are forced to dig holes as part of a character-building exercise. These boys aren't friends in the beginning, but before long, the delinquents realize that they have to put their differences aside and work together if they want to escape, uncover a secret treasure, and break a bad luck curse that's been plaguing Stanley's family for over a century. Maybe digging holes builds character after all. Nah.
We ain't digging for no lizards.
What we digging for then, man?
Like Mr. Sir said, we digging to build some character.
Just wanted to help their friend make a simple zombie movie. But when Charles, Joe, Preston, Martin, Carrie, and Alice are out filming, they witness a terrible train derailment. The friends run for their lives, and the camera keeps on rolling. Of course, real life is more complicated than any movie, and there are people from the government who don't want the truth revealed. The strength of this group's friendship is tested as increasingly mysterious events unfold. But when one of their own goes missing after being taken by the creature now threatening the town, instead of playing it safe, these friends demonstrate that they will do anything to get her back.
We're gonna learn everything we can about that thing so that we can find it, and that's how we're gonna save Alice.
It's safe to say that if you're watching this video, then you've heard the names Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger.
Get us killed, or worse, expelled.
Over the course of the 8 films, craft and wizardry do battle against giant snakes, soul creatures, all while continuing their struggle against the Dark Lord Voldemort. Love and encouragement, they do their best to fight the good fight. It's a lot for kids to take on, even magical ones, and their resolve is tested many times. But ultimately, these friends can always count on each other for an adventure and a helping hand. The Sandlot should be having an all-American summer, playing ball and flirting with girls. Instead, they must unite to get Scotty Small's stepfather's prized autographed baseball back.
It was signed by Babe Ruth!
Yeah,
You keep telling me that. Who is she?
Shouldn't be too hard, right? Wrong. The ball's been accidentally hit over the Sandlot's fence and into the junkyard, guarded by a huge, child-eating dog known only as the Beast. With increasingly elaborate schemes and inventions, Scotty, Benny, Ham, Squints, Yaya, Kenny, Bertram, Timmy, and Tommy race to get it back before Scotty is grounded for life. It's quite the adventure, and they'll do anything to succeed. That is, except just going and asking for it.
An airborne attack. The Beast will never expect it.
And wishes he could be as cool as his big brother Mike and his D&D playing, coke guzzling, pizza loving pals.
Plenty of sausage and pepperoni.
But when Elliot befriends a wrinkly, orb-eyed alien who's stranded on Earth, they all come together to help the little creature. These young suburbanites quickly realize they need to get E.T. home before Elliot's mother, or the government, can find out what's living in Elliot's closet. Boy, the government sure had it out for kids back in the 80s. Elliot may not have been cool enough to play Dungeons & Dragons, but he sure can lead one heck of a bike ride. Eddie and Vern. Just your average four boys off on your average summer adventure to find your average dead body. This simple, if somewhat macabre plan starts out as a good time as the boys swap stories, camp out, and dodge trains. Okay, maybe that last one's not so fun, but their adventure takes on new dimensions the further they go down the train tracks, and as the boys learn more about themselves and each other. One of the most thoughtful groups on this list, the Stand By Me kids learn poignant lessons about life, death, and growing up, each one of them coming away from their adventure as a different person.
I'll see you. Not if I see you first.
The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together.
Ma'am.
Deciphering riddles, outrunning bad guys, and dodging traps, all with the use of their brains, guts, and a few inventions. The Goonies are the gold standard when it comes to adventurous kid crews. Audacious and outgoing, the kids of the Goondocks, Mikey, Brand, Chunk, Data, Mouth, along with two girls named Andy and Steph, go toe-to-toe with crooked realtors, murderous robbers, and dead pirates as they race to save their homes from demolition.
You guys, just what if this map could lead to One-Eyed Willie's rich stuff? Maybe. Then we wouldn't have to leave the Goondocks.
These adventurous friends won't ever give up without a fight. After all,
Goonies!